Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Sean from DoubleClutchHD, and I am coming at you with episode 7 of the Oregon Ducks Dynasty. And we are going to be going up against the number 9 Washington Huskies in their house. Prime time game. This is probably the game of the year, maybe, unless Oregon plays Stanford this year. I think they do. And yeah, this is the prime time game, guys. We need to win this game if we want to have a shot at the BCS. A loss here wouldn't put us out of contention, since Washington is ranked pretty highly themselves. But as you look at the Pac-12 North standings, Oregon State has been a huge surprise this year, going 5-0 overall and number 7 in the nation, while Washington right behind them at number 9 in the nation, and Oregon at the top of that list at number 3 in the nation. So this is going to decide who wins the Pac-12 North unless an upset happens. And if Oregon can pull out the win, then Oregon will have they will be in the driver's seat to win this Pac-12 North, and maybe take on USC or UCLA, one of those teams, in the Pac-12 championship. So Oregon, this is going to be a long commentary, guys. So grab your popcorn, grab your soda, get your homework, do whatever you want. It's going to be an 18 minutes video, 30-second video, so please stick around for all of it. It turned out to be a heck of a game. I wouldn't make it this long if there wasn't a lot of highlights. So here's the opening kickoff. Alsherman off the kick, and he's going to kick it into the end zone, but Mickens is going to take it out. And Oregon's special team can't bring him down initially. He is down the sideline, and oof, Previtt just barely gets to him. And he's at about midfield now, as Washington starts off with great field position after driving down for a couple of plays. Bishop Sankey, I think he's a senior this year, and he's going to pick up 6 yards right there. And now it's 3rd and 5. Let's see what Washington can do. Can they get a score on the first drive? Looking for a first down here to get that touchdown. And Smith is in motion. Price looking for a man. He's going to throw to the end zone with no one in there. And luckily it was out of bounds, or else it would have easily picked off. And so 4th and 5, the field goal unit comes on to tack on 3 points. See if Washington can take the lead early, and they will do just that. And they split the uprights, and Oregon is now on offense. So Mariota leading his troops onto the field. They're going to hand it off to Byron Marshall. As you remember, DeAnthony Thomas out for a couple of weeks with a concussion, I believe, if I remember correctly. So Mariota going to audible out of that run play and finds Colt Lyerla. 15-yard receptions, one of the best tight ends in the nation. Marshall gets the handoff from Mariota. Going to pick up 6 yards, make it 1st and goal. He's going to call to hurry up. And Mariota rushing to the line, setting the offense up. And he's going to try it with Marshall again. No, he's not. He's going to try to pass it this time. And looks over to the sidelines for the play call. Going to look for his man. And, oh, no, it's picked off. Thompson just cut that off. Mariota was looking for Colt Lyerla that play. But Thompson read it perfectly. Knew exactly where that ball was going. And you know those throws where you throw it and then you know you made a bad decision? It was one of those throws right there. So Austin Jenkins, I think that's his name. He's going to get into the end zone, as that was a missed tackle by about 2 Oregon Ducks on that play. So Keith Price off to a hot start, and his team is also leading 10-0, putting a shocker on Oregon. So Huff now, he's going to take it back. Let's see what he can do. Gets a couple blocks outside. He is down the sideline, gets another block, and ooh, he could have taken that to the house. But number 19 right there comes to make the diving tackle, and gets a shoestring tackle actually right there. So Mariota 2nd and 7, looking for a passing play, going for the quick slants, and he's going to find Daryl Hawkins for his first reception of the game, 11 yards right there, and Oregon is calling to hurry up again. They were already in the red zone once. That pass got picked off last time. So let's go conservative, try to go with the run to Byron Marshall. He's going to do just that. Huge hole for Marshall, and Washington gets to him and tackles him, but just way too late, and Oregon puts some points up on the board. So now, end of the first quarter, or nearing the end of the first quarter, Oregon is now down only 3 points. But they have to give the ball back to Washington and Keith Price's offense. So as you see the highlights so far, Oregon has more total yards and more first downs, and they would be in the lead right now, maybe, if they hadn't thrown that interception. So, oh, that's a nice tackle in space right there. Bishop Sankey loses 4 yards right there, as Terrence Mitchell was right there. One of the two pieces of the dynamic duo of safeties on Oregon's team, him and Cordero Patterson. Actually, I think that was Cordero Patterson. And Jackson is going to bring him down, but not before a huge gain. And Price is going to throw it, and ooh, that's almost picked off. Hardrick should have probably made that pick, but it's all good. 3rd and goal. We need to just hold him to a field goal right here. See what the defense can do, and oh, that's a nice pass to Peller. Sorry if I butchered your name. But they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. I didn't think they would get this playoff before the first quarter ended, but they end up doing it with 1 second left, and Bishop Sankey is in for the 1-yard touchdown run right there. And Oregon, they had a nice stop on the goal line right there, but they just couldn't sustain it. And now 3rd and 6. Daryl Hawkins on the screen, going to lose a yard, actually, trying to trick Washington's offense. No dice right there. So Maldonado is going to tack on that field goal, just barely gets past the upright. And now it's 10-17. So Oregon keeping it a 1-score game. And Price is going to make his first mistake right there. Going to pass it way out of his receiver's reach. And Oregon is going to get the ball back. So Mariota, he needs to answer back with something right here to tie up the game. Or just 3 points on the board. And he saw the pressure coming, but he finds B.J. Kelly right there for the nice long touchdown pass. And Mariota, 1 touchdown on the day, but that 1 pick proves to be crucial, as Oregon is about to tie this game at 17 with this pending field goal. As you see, B.J. Kelly completely beat the corner right there, and the safety could not get over there in time. And B.J. Kelly just a nice route run right there, and nice burst of speed to get past his defender. So Keith Price right away looking to answer, and Ekpre Olomu brings down Kason Williams, and it's 1st and goal. Let's see what Washington can do in the red zone now. Keith Price already almost 250 yards passing. Now 1st and goal, 2:30 left in the second quarter, and Price, ooh, look at that pass. One-legged, off-balance pass, and Keith Price gets another touchdown to add to his resume. So Oregon now, they find themselves down by 7 points, and Josh Huff, nice reception right there on the curl. Totally fooled his defender right there. Another great play called by the offensive coordinator. So Mariota looking for another man. He's going to find Daryl Hawkins. Can he break free? No, he can't. 24-yard reception, though. And now 2nd and 6. See if Oregon can try to punch it in before the half ends. And they don't want to give Washington too much time. So they're going to keep calling the hurry-ups. And they still have 3 timeouts, so they can potentially get the ball back if they can score right here. So 2nd and goal. Oregon trying to punch it in with Byron Marshall, the backup running back. And Marshall is going to get in with an easy touchdown right there. A lot easier than I expected it to be. Oregon's offensive line has proved to bully Washington's defensive scheme today, as the offensive line just has huge holes for Marshall whenever he gets the ball to run. So 55 seconds left. Washington trying to make something happen. 3rd and 10 though, and Oregon can potentially get the ball back. Very conservative play call considering how Washington's offense has been flowing today. So now it's 4th and 7. Now Oregon has the ball back, and with 34 seconds, 3rd and 2, they need to convert this, or else Washington will get the ball back. So Josh Huff gets the ball right there. 1st and 10. Let's go. 21 seconds left. 2nd and 5. Let's see what Mariota can do. Mariota drops back, finds Keanu Lowe right there. 13-yard reception. Oregon needs to hurry it up. Keanu, you cannot be celebrating right now. So Mariota only threw 3 incomplete passes this half, but he had that one crucial incompletion, that one interception. And Mariota, the crowd is way too loud, and Mariota trying to set up a play before the half ends. He's gonna get one off, and he finds Daryl Hawkins. The cornerback sagged off of him way too much, and Daryl Hawkins was right there to make the catch with 5 seconds left on the clock. And Oregon, just a great job to run that 2-minute offense. And I don't know what happened to the cornerback right there. Maybe he thought it was going to the end zone. It would be a lob pass, but instead it was a bullet pass. And as you can see right there, Josh Huff, broken collarbone, out for 12 weeks, and that's pretty much the entire season. So yeah, as he's a senior, so we won't be seeing him anymore this year. But Oregon needs to focus and still win this game, and they're gonna sack Price to end the half right there. So Oregon gets the ball back. And Mario is going to run the read option right here with Byron Marshall. See what he can do. He's going to make the right read right there. Marshall finds a hole, and he gets a block from his lineman. He is off to the races. And he's going to get in with the touchdown. 67 yards right there. And Byron Marshall, huge day, 3 touchdowns. And Mariota made a correct read on the read option right there. And the offensive linemen, like I told you, they've been bullying the Washington defensive core today, and Oregon gets in for another touchdown, 38-24, trying to pull away right here. Since they are in Washington, they need to do something. They need to focus and make a huge lead, or else Washington will be able to come back. So as you see, Bishop Sankey is going to be injured on that run right there, and oh no, Kevin Smith is into the end zone as the cornerback on Oregon could not track him down. And now, Sankey is out for 2 weeks, out at least for this game and another week after. So Oregon is at a huge advantage, but not when Mariota is making those kind of passes. And that's going to be an interception. Byron Marshall trying to track down the defender, and he's going to save the touchdown right there. But that is way too close to the red zone. Mariota making his second mistake of the day, as that was a dangerous pass. I don't know what he was thinking. Daryl Hawkins had to go for that one-handed reception if he was going to make that catch. So they're going to hand it off to the fullback Pooler. He's going to get into the end zone for a 2-yard touchdown run. Almost identical to the... Well, he didn't have a touchdown, so I don't know what I'm trying to say. But Ekpre Olamu, I don't know what in the heck happens right there. I think I pressed square for whatever reason, like accidentally, and he just went diving, even though Keith Price was going for the long touchdown, and I don't know what happened right there. But Washington's gonna get another touchdown, and we find it after jumping out to a 14-point lead, we find ourselves down again. Oh my, we need to do something right here. Cannon Lowe, can he start something? 2:49 left in the third quarter. He's going to bounce outside, break a tackle, get off of me. But he's going to get out to about the 23-yard line. And let's look at Washington's highlights. Or no, maybe we won't. But Mariota looking for a man. Another mistake. Parker gets the interception. Mariota just way too hasty, predetermining his passes. And that is not a formula to win right there. As Keith Price gets sacked, defense stepping up now, knowing that Mariota has made a couple mistakes, but Oregon now has faith in their defense to come up with big stops against a high-powered Washington team. And I don't know what the heck happens right there, but Kevin Smith tells one guy to get off of him, and then he's going to almost get to the touchdown. If they get a touchdown right here, it's going to be tough for Oregon, and that's exactly what they do. DeAndre Campbell 5-yard touchdown reception, and Oregon finds himself down 14. And Mariota, after doing some soul searching on the sideline, on the second play that he's back, and B.J. Kelly wide open again. Mariota found him. Nice lob pass. That's his third touchdown on the day. And Oregon finds himself down only 7 now. So Keith Price hands it off to Callier. He's going to lose 3 yards on the draw right there. As Washington, they find themselves on their heels now. They need to get something going right here. It's a screen play to Callier. And Mitchell's not going to make that tackle. But Oregon gangs up on Callier, and they manage to get him down. So Mariota, 4:30 left to work with. Plenty of time, especially with this hurry-up offense. Colt Lyerla makes that 11-yard grab right there. And Oregon's going to be hurrying it back up to the line. Let's see what they can do right here. Mariota, 388 yards passing, 3 TDs, and 3 interceptions. Not the best stat line, But Mariota has played a huge part in this game, contributing on offense. And Oregon, oh, Marshall is going to find an opening, cut back outside. Going to get into the touchdown right there. And Oregon finds themselves tied up again. The momentum has shifted. And again, Washington cannot convert on third down. So it's now 52-52, 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And Oregon, this is a huge play. Byron Marshall gets the first down. And that was bittersweet right there. That was one of the biggest plays of the game, but Byron Marshall gets injured, so we're going to be going with Ayele Ford for the rest of the game. So 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. We need to get this first, and we're going to get it with Ford right there. Great 4-yard rush, trying to kill that clock and not give Washington a chance to come back if we score. They're not calling any timeouts left. Or they're not calling any timeouts right now. So we're going to see what we can do right here. And Colt Lyrola is wide open. And he's going to break a tackle and get into the end zone, dragging people with him. And that's a 30-yard touchdown reception right there. And Oregon has taken the lead in Washington. Herman Boone is very happy with his quarterback, who managed to regroup and lead his forces to a 21 unanswered points. It's been a game of runs, but Washington still has a chance with 3 timeouts. This is a very dangerous offense. We need to get a couple stops right here. Price dropbacks to throw, and Cooper's going to make the catch. And Ekpeolumu whiffs on that tackle. Cooper tells Jackson to get off of him, and he is out of bounds. Washington does not have to use any timeouts. So 2nd and 10, 21 seconds left. Let's see what Washington can do right here. Price dropping back to throw. And he's going to find Williams, as he gets out of bounds, threading the needle. So now Washington's in the red zone again. Their 6th trip into the red zone. They're going to find Austin S. Jenkins right there. Going to call that first timeout. 2nd and goal. They need to get it in right here, or they'll have enough time with 3 timeouts. And they're not going to get it with Collier again. So 3rd and goal. Oregon's defense stepping up big. Let's see if they can stop them right here. And Price is going to drop back to throw. Finds Mickens, but he is out of bounds before he can do anything. So 4th and goal. 7 seconds left. This is the game right here, ladies and gentlemen. Price dropping back to throw. Looking for a man. Finds Mickens, but he is short. He is short. And Oregon wins the game on a huge defensive stand at the goal line. Oregon's defense, after being on their heels for almost all of the drive, managed to keep Washington from scoring a single point. And they completed 3 passes in the red zone, but they just couldn't get the ball into the end zone. Keith Price knew he had a great chance right there to win the game, and he did as much as he could. And look at Byron Marshall's day, 271 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. Dang, Byron. He's going to be a great replacement for DeAnthony Thomas when DeAnthony goes for the NFL draft or he graduates. So Mariota's your player of the week, and I'll